Okay, so random order, doing it the same way as before. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put anyone. Before I do, I don't know. I'm literally doing it on the spot. So Premier League season 2022, 23 season. Score 20th. I'm gonna go for right here. We've got Brighton here. 20th. It's the one you don't want to do, but someone's gonna have to be there. And I'm gonna actually go for. It's difficult. It is difficult because it's not. From what I see and everything, I'm gonna have to go Brentford. They did pretty good last season, I think, but doesn't seem like they really made signs or anything. And I don't know what it is. Brentford, I just can't see it as a team that's gonna stay in the league for long. Could definitely be wrong about it. They could survive. Big chance, I think they could survive. Because everyone almost I could see surviving except from one team. But I just don't think they're going to be 20th. And I think, before even saying, you know what that team is, which brings me on to 19th. Fulham. They made signs that people say kind of good signs and stuff, but I'm still not buying it. They've been relegated basically every time they've come into the league. They swap places with Norwich. Always happens. And I don't think the pattern's going to be broken, but maybe it will surprise everyone. Me, I just don't see it. And now, for 18th, this is the place where it can get tricky. 18th though, that's the relegated team I think might just about go down. I'm going to go for, who am I going to go for? Out of the teams here, it's difficult to even get one, but I think I put him there last season. No, I'm thinking either Southampton or Leeds. But I'm going to have to just go for one. I'm going to go for Southampton. Been there for long. No. What am I doing? No. I know what I need to do. I know exactly what I need to do. Alright, so Bournemouth here. Replace Bournemouth for Brentford. I'll put Brentford on. Bournemouth, I can't believe I didn't even think of it. Bournemouth 20th. I can't put Brentford 20th. I can't do it. I think that was a bit stupid. But yeah, Bournemouth. And that doesn't even need to be said. Bournemouth is just, I don't know, man. Bournemouth, almost, them and Fulham. I'll be surprised if one of them stays up. The team that I think is going to definitely stay up is Nottingham Forest for me. Me and that, you know what? I'm going to do a complete turn on it. I'm going to say Brentford. I'm going to stay in it for another season. I'm going to go Southampton. For the last few seasons, except from actually last season, they've been around relegation for a long time, and I just think their time could be coming soon, but this could happen, or they could finish like 13th or something and be nowhere near there. But I do think they're going to at least be in the battle though. I do see them in that battle for relegation. but I could see him in the battle and easily coming out another end good. But I could also see it happen another way as well. So I put them there. Me in 17th. You'd think it'll be Brentford, but no. Leeds United 17th, just like last season. I think they're definitely going to be in that battle again. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't be. No reason at all. Lost Calvin Phillips, lost Rafinha, they signed Sinisteria, but lost Rafinha and signed him. So I don't really see an improvement, but I don't know though. I don't see them actually going down. So 17th, I think it's fair for them. 16th, pretty obvious, Brentford. I think they are going to be in the battle. I think they're going to be heavily in the battle this season. But do you think they will just survive? I don't even know exactly why. But I wouldn't be surprised at all of anyone from about 15th to the actual relegation places get relegated. So I wouldn't be surprised if going on. But I'm going to put them 16th though. Because I still don't think they're going to go down. Don't think it's happening. So, at 15th. 15th, we're going to go for... Okay, who have we got? 15th. It's difficult because when I look at the teams, to me, the teams look really good here. And there's teams that I think are going to be good, like Nottingham Forest. I think are going to be really good. Brighton done okay last season. So I don't want to put them 15th or something. But someone's got to go there. That's got to be Aston Villa. I definitely don't think they're going down, but mid-table, lower mid-table, I think they'll probably be the cut-off team from the battle. I'd say to probably get that 40 points way before. But I don't think they're going to have an amazing season coming. And then 14th, going to leave it as it is, Everton. They literally just about survived. I don't see it getting much better for them. But obviously Everton isn't going to get relegated if they didn't go on last season. Been in the league for so long. I don't think they're going to be top half or anything, but relegation should not be a problem for them, even though I don't think they've improved too much. So I think that's fair. 13th, obviously not Man City. Would love to see it happen, but we all know it's not happening. So 13th, I'm going to go with Nottingham Forest. I wouldn't be surprised to see them actually go higher than this, but I think this is about right though. I think I could see this probably being one of my most perfect ones with one team, Nottingham, 13th. They've gone up through playoffs. First time in years, history. They signed Lingard, could be a good signing for them. And I saw like them playing the playoff final, it looked good. And I don't know what it is though. Every team that gets promoted is not going to get relegated. And there usually is that there's usually that one team that will surprise you a bit that hasn't actually had experience in a long time in the league. I think none of them. I think it's just perfect for them to not go down. But who knows, maybe they're good. They definitely could, but I don't see it happening. Though. I think I see them actually staying in it for a long time. Time to go on the next bit. Okay, so from what I remember, that was 13th. Nottingham. Bring me here. Yes, it is. So now we're about to go to 12th. Going up it a lot now. This is the bit where people have the most opinions against the top half, the better teams in the league. So who do I think is going to be 12th? And in the bottom half, like 12th, 11th, then we go to 10th. 12th, from I think it's different because Newcastle, I think, can do good. Leicester, you'd think can do good as well. We've got West Ham, who's had 2 good seasons in a row now, but I thought they weren't going to be that good. Prove me wrong. Wolves actually did a lot better last season than they'll get credit for, I think. They were close to like top 6, top 7. Really close. But top, I'm gonna go Wolves. This could be very wrong though. But I don't know. I think it might just be that season in the middle. I think probably the season after they might do good again. But I think this might be the drop-off season. And it's mainly just because of the teams above. I would say that's it. It's because of the other teams. But they could definitely be in that top half though. Definitely. But if they don't get there, it'd be interesting to see who doesn't get there. And I'm going on to 11th, who it's been already, and who's left. It should be obvious who's going to be 11th. And it's not even a bad thing for the team because 11th, not a bad finish anyway. Crystal Palace. Last season, good against big teams and stuff. Vieira. It looks like they know what they're doing. I don't see them being anywhere near relegation. I see them more of a fight attached for the upper spots, top 10, maybe in that top 7 and stuff. I think it's possible. But there's so many teams. So even though I do think they look good, there's so many teams. Conor Gallagher, you have just gone back to Chelsea. Just don't have him. But even without him, I do think they're still going to do good anyway. Because they look like they know what they're doing from last season and everything. And I think even their pre-season, even though Man United 4-0, of course, they haven't looked too bad, I don't think. I don't think they have looked too bad. So, yeah, don't go with them for 11th. Actually, no. As I said, will be obvious, it really isn't, because you have Brighton as well, who are probably around the same level as them. So that didn't really make too much sense, but next team, it's going to have to be Brighton at 10th. No. We'll have to swap Crystal Palace and Brighton. Brighton, with them, same type of thing. They look like they know what they're doing, but Brighton, I have to put them below Crystal Palace though. Because I do think, I don't know where it is, but I feel like Crystal Palace will have a better season than Brighton, but they will be around each other, both having their good games, like really good games, I think. And I do see them staying with what they were doing, both of them. But if any team was more likely to go lower, maybe at 15th, stuff like that, I'll see Brighton over Crystal Palace. Because I do see Crystal Palace doing better than them. I do see it. So now we're in the top 10. Even though Crystal Palace I put top 10, 10th place, 9th we're going to. So we have these teams that are left. And 9th. I'm going to go for the two teams you see here is who I'm looking at, and there's one other team I'm looking at who are there, who is pretty obvious who it is. So we've got Newcastle, Leicester, West Ham with 9th, 8th, and 7th. But it's going to be a difficult one to go with who's going to go in. But Leicester. I don't know what happened to them last season. I do see them coming back a bit. Kind of. But Newcastle, the end of last season, the second half of last season, unbelievable. All the money and stuff, they made good signings. From then, got Joelinton, started playing good, still got St. Maximin, whatever. They got a good team. Newcastle do look good. Leicester look good, but I gotta do it. 9th, Leicester City. Last season, I don't know what that was. I don't even know where they finished. They probably did finish 9th last season or something. And I don't see them going. I do see them going from somewhere, from 9th to 7th, but I'm going to put them 9th because you have West Ham and Newcastle. Both of them, I feel like, are going to do better. I do feel like both of them will do better. So I have to go with them then. I have to do it. So now it's top 8. And 8th, I'm gonna go with no. I might make another one of these changes. I might change someone that I put way lower, put them in this top 8 or top 7 even. Because I got to think about this properly. All the teams around there. Wolves. They did good. I can't put them in Brighton. Crystal Palace, I don't know. But you know what? I'm not gonna do the thing of trying to make it to a level where I know. I'm gonna try to make it really realistic. So I'm actually just gonna go with Newcastle here. Did go in the second half of last season. So I think it's going to be solid again. Solid season, I'm expecting. I think 8th, definitely possible. They can even do better than that. But at the same time, they can definitely not do as good, and it could have just been a thing of they'll just go in the second half of one season. That we see happen a lot. And then they come back and they just can't do it anymore. And they could even finish like 16th or something, which I don't even think there was a possibility. But Newcastle, overall, I think they look good though. So I'm gonna have faith in them. and I'll put them at 8th. I'll put Newcastle 8th. And I'll go with 7th. So we got 7th. Now this is about to be a really interesting one. 7th place. Well, no, 7th place is, of course, there's only one team. There's, you know who it is. West Ham. I think this could definitely be wrong though, because they've had their 2 good seasons. But except for Martin, they haven't really lost anyone. And I do see them now. I do see them going strong again. But still, that little bit in me that thinks maybe this might be when they go about 10th or something. Because with West Ham, I don't know. I do feel like the time there, I think it will be kind of short. So if they do finish 7th, depending on how it goes, I think it could be the last season top 10 for a bit. What about that? They obviously do look good. They have looked good for that last 2 seasons, maybe even 3. No, not definitely last 2. Even on before, they looked like they was able to get top 4 towards the end. So 7th, I'll go 7th West Ham, same as last season. I think what I've got those really, really similar to what last season was. But now, this is the actual bit where it really is everything. Top 4. Wait. I mean, not top 4, top 6. Top 6 / top 4 / title. This is the part. Everyone knows who's going to be in the top 4. But not top 4, everyone knows who's going to be in the top 6. But where's everyone finish in the top 6? That's the question. 6th. I'm going for Spurs. And with these ones, these could go very, very, very different to what I say back in the last season. But I think Spurs will take 6th. But they made some good signings, so they could definitely go above that. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them get top 4. But I don't know. Actually, when I think of it, let me think. Chelsea signed Koulibaly and Sterling, but so the Rudiger, who I think Rudiger probably is better than Koulibaly. But that's definitely an opinion thing though. So I might, with this, I could go, there's a lot of ways I could go about it. Because even Man United, to be honest, last season was terrible. It was terrible. But Spurs at 6th, I don't know. If I'm honest, something doesn't seem right about it. something doesn't seem right about Spurs at 5th. I mean at 6th. So actually, no, I know what I've got to do. This could be wrong, but I know what I have to do. I'm gonna have to put Arsenal there instead of Spurs. Even though a part of me does see Arsenal getting at least 5th again though. Because their transfer hasn't been bad either. But Arsenal, for me, it's either 5th or 6th. If I'm wrong, I think they're finishing 5th. I don't think they'll finish 7th or below that. But I don't think they're going to get top 4. Because they haven't done it since like 2018 or 2017. One of the two, I don't know what one it is. Wait, I've got to think of these seasons. It might even be, no, it can't be 2016. But it might be, because Leicester won the league 2016. That's the last time I remember Arsenal finishing in the Champions League place. It might even be 2016, but I don't remember it properly. But it definitely wasn't after 2018. They haven't been in the Champions League for years. And I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's happening. I don't buy any Arsenal hype, to be honest. I think Tottenham look better. So, go Arsenal 6th. Not Tottenham. 5th. And 5th here. Right now, Man United. For 5th, it would have to be Man United too, is it? Chelsea and Spurs. It's a new season. One thing people don't forget, you can't remember, you have to remember is, except from how Man City have been winning the league all these seasons, the top 6 and top 4 has actually been changing a lot. It looks much different every season. Season to season, it looks different. And I'm gonna go for one that I know most people will not agree with. But I'm gonna say Chelsea 5th. Because they made 2 really good signings, I think. Because especially at standing for Pulisic is a big improvement. Giant improvement. Koulibaly, I wouldn't say it's really an improvement. But it's a good signing. It's a good replacement. They filled the spot well, I think. But last season, if you go for last season, to be fair, Man United, if you go completely off that, put Man United about 10th. But I still have to say, they did not look good. They didn't look too good. The performances from Chelsea weren't that good. Not bad. And the only reasons they were as high as they were, well, first, at the beginning of the season, they were doing really good. I thought they were actually going to the league before, like, December and stuff. I thought they were going to win it. And the thing is, it's obvious that they can definitely get top 4. Very obvious. And I think everyone in this top 6, definitely even Arsenal, who hasn't been there for years, have a good chance. I would say Arsenal has a good chance top 4. Chelsea, really good chance, but I'm not going to go with them. I don't know where it is, but I feel like it's not going to be them. I feel like it won't be them. So, it's 5th. Because they didn't look too good. And I think it could catch up to them. I could be wrong. 4th. 3rd, 1st. Now for top 4, got Liverpool, Spurs, Man United, Man City. 4th, Spurs are already there. Gonna leave them there. I'm going to leave them there. Because I think when you think of that 4th spot, you think out of the teams I've got, it's obviously between the main ones you say is Man United and Spurs. And then maybe outside of Liverpool. Man City obviously not. But Spurs, like I said, good signings. I think they can do good because they still got Kane and Son and stuff. They've got the additions like Basuma, players like that, to a midfield that I think was a pretty bad one. So look more solid. And I think top 4, I think they've done enough to do it again. I think they have done enough to do it again. And edge Chelsea. I think they can edge Chelsea on it. And then 3rd. 3rd. Oh man. And it could look even stupid that I didn't have Man United in the top 3. And if someone says it's nothing I can really say after looking at the games last season. But yeah, the thing is, Ten Hag, and with pre-season, I know people say it doesn't mean much. I kind of agree as well. I do agree, but at the same time, what is happening and like the style of play, I'm not even gonna say talk about the results too much. The play, when you see like what they're doing and stuff, I think Ten Hag actually has a plan of what he's doing. I think he has a plan. And I do think the club's going places. I'm gonna say this already. We're not winning the league. I'm not going overboard like that. I'm not gonna say the league title, no. Of course not. But I do see something in this. Martial looks like he's getting the confidence back. Sancho, he's looking like he's about to have a good season, I think. Then you've got, who else? Malacia, looks decent. Hopefully that Fred's can actually have a nice season. Signed Ericsson as well, creative. So I think this could be a nice season. But I'll say Europa League is the main thing I'll say. I think we'll get that Europa League title as that trophy to start off, the starting trophy for the era. But I'll put Man United at 3rd. Yeah, 3rd place. This could definitely go wrong and could end up finishing 6th again. Definitely possible, but I feel like there's something different now. I feel like there really is something different about the way the team looks. It looks like a new team to me when you see them. They actually look like they know what they're doing. And I'll go as far as saying, even second isn't out of the possibility because Liverpool lost money and stuff. So I'm not saying it's happening, but I think second is not out of question. the only thing I think is not possible, isn't going to happen at all, is the league. But I think second is, it could happen, but I'm going to go third. Go third though. Me in second. Who's going the league now out of the two that left? Liverpool and City. I'm going second Liverpool, I'm going first Man City. Again, it's pretty obvious. There's not even too much to say of why. But I still, I'm saying, watch out for Man United. So teams are Man City. Actually, I have to say Man City. They've won it, what is it, 4 out of 5 years. It will be surprising if it doesn't happen again. They got Haaland and stuff, which I don't think is going to make too much of a difference. I don't think they'll go in the Champions League or anything like that. But I see him getting at least about 16 goals in the league, which is something they have not been getting from a striker. Probably 2 seasons or maybe even 3. They've got a striker now. They're going to, I think it's almost certain they're going to win it again. Yeah, Liverpool second again, probably, or if not second, maybe it could go third below Man United. I see it as a possibility, but for this, I'll put them second, Man United third, Spurs fourth. And the one I'll say is that, let's go for it. First, we got the league winners, what I think will be league winners, Man City. Second, Liverpool. Third, Man United. Fourth, Spurs. Fifth, Chelsea. Sixth, Arsenal. Seventh, West Ham. Eighth, Newcastle. Ninth, Leicester. 10th, Crystal Palace. 11th, Brighton. 12th, Wolves. 13th, Nottingham Forest. 14th, Everton. 15th, Aston Villa. 16th, Brentford. 17th, Leeds. 18th, Southampton. 19th, Fulham. 20th, Bournemouth. I really think I got it almost spot on. I think I got this one so right. I feel like obviously it's going to be a lot of them. Probably most of it will be wrong. But I feel just looking at it, this looks so it looks so realistic. I think I'm going to get, the 3 relegated ones. I'm confident about that one of my bottom 5 is going to, that 3 at the bottom 5 is going to go down. That bit. And I'm at that, not literally 20th, 19th, 18th. But I mean, all 5 of them will have our relegated teams, definitely. Top 4. I think I got it right. Maybe the order might be wrong. But I think I got it right. The only thing I think definitely right is the league winners, which isn't good. But I've just said it. And then, yeah, look through it. That's what I think it's going to be. There might be something before the season that could change everything. But for now, the 23rd, to me, that's what it looks like. But there could definitely be a change. Yeah. Come on, Man United. Don't disappoint again in the big season. Top 4, Europa League. Come on.